Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 45 of Daisy Knits. I'm Daisy. We're hanging out in the floor of my craft room, and it's been a week. So, actually it's been today has been crazy. Every time I've sat down to do this, something has happened. Somebody was at the door. My husband came home, the dog went nuts. It was just one thing after another today. So, here we go, shall we? I don't have much to show y'all. Sorry, I've been a bit of a slacker. I haven't spun. I haven't worked on my master knitter really. But I did do a little bit of knitting. So we'll talk about that first. And then I have a little bit of group news. Not too much. And we'll have a show. But first, I have an FO. Can you see this? It's my hitchhiker. It's finished. So this is the hitchhiker pattern from Martina Baim, and it's worked in Fruju by Highland Handmaids. And I don't know if she's still offering this colorway or not. I loved it though. It's blacks and so many happy colors. Last week when you saw it, I was at this marker. I had done this section over here to the marker, so I finished off over here. And I will say, somebody's probably going to ask, I did not do a full tooth. My last tooth is one row shy of where it should be because I wanted to use every inch I could of this yarn. And when I bound off, I finished binding off, I had just under 12 inches of yarn. So I consider that a huge victory. I wove in my ends and it's done. I don't block my hitchhikers out. I tend to wash them, I'll spread them out and finger spread them, but I don't aggressively block them by any means. I love the cushiness, and it's garter. It's got to have that, I don't know, the squish factor. So, in case you want to know, I don't block. I'm lazy like that. So, the only other thing that I've worked on this week is my September socks. It's September 15th, and I'm just now showing you these guys. I'm sorry. However, I've made some good progress on these this week. So I am doing Vanilla is the New Black because the September challenge was to do something new. And I have never done the strong heel, which is what is in that pattern. So I pulled out my Yarn Geek fibers. This is a Corriedale nylon blend, and it is the female cardinal colorway. Let's see, here we go. I got this at Knitting Pipeline 2015. So it's been marinating in my stash for about a year and a half now. And I figured it's time. One of my goals is to really kind of keep using my stash up. So as all my pretties come in, I'm circulating. So that's the theory. We'll find out whether or not that happens or not because, you know, life, pretty. Anyways, sock, I am kind of working these concurrent a bit. So this is sock number 1, and as you can see, I've done my cuff. It's a little bit of a shorty heel. The heel itself is really kind of different. There's no traditional gusset on the side. I worked quite a bit of ribbing back here, and then you decreased along the edges. So I'm kind of interested to see how these fit. And the heel is actually all back here is done in ribbing, which I find really a beautiful look on the heel. We will see how it wears and how it feels, but this is the heel, and I find it really kind of fun. To me, it seems odd shaped a bit, but I'm not done yet, so we'll see. Sock number 1, though, is this far. I've now finished all of my decreases on the edge, and I just have to go out the foot and toe. Sock number 2 is at the heel right now, so I am just now starting all of that ribbing on the back of the heel. That's where I am with sock number 2. I will say that I really haven't used Corriedale before, but it's a much coarser yarn. Not in a bad way, but coarser, so I have a feeling that it'll make phenomenal socks. And I really have to say my daughter needs some phenomenally strong socks because these are probably going to go to her for Christmas. I don't want to say that too loud yet because I don't want her to know. That's going to be part of her Christmas. She just doesn't know it. So, that's all I've really worked on this week. I had a little bit of imagine knitting where I had kind of thought about some things that I want to do next, and I have a lot of ideas. I just need to kind of narrow it down. I do need to get back to my master knitter stuff. I pulled out my binder, I opened it, I flipped a couple of pages, and I put it back. Like, I just don't want to sit and waste my brain space at that moment. So, but I do need to get back to it. That's part of what I would like to do. And my e-spinner's here. I need to clean off what's on the bobbin and get back to that. I have it all, like it's right here. I just need to do it. So, anyways, I have a few group things I would like to share with y'all. The first is a crazy idea that I had. I have been watching the Designer Knit Along, and I decided to challenge myself a little. I'm going to buy a pattern this week and start it. I'm going to buy one of those mittens. I'm going to pick one of those mittens. That's the hard part. Pick one and work on it. But I thought I will open this up to the group, and I would like you to tell me what mitten or what pattern, doesn't have to be a mitten, what pattern do you love of hers? And I want you to link a friend. And I would like for once a week for the next week or next few weeks, I'm going to buy one of y'all a pattern and send it to you. I'll buy it for your friend, I'll buy it for you, and I'll send it to you. And I just thought it'd be kind of fun to spread that love a little. So that's my idea. Go on over and tell me which pattern that you like and link a friend, and you both get the pattern. And like I said, I will do that a couple weeks in a row just for fun, and maybe see if I can get some other people to knit along with me this week. The other thing I do want to remind y'all is the Christmas countdown's going along. My vanilla is coming along amazing. I'm so excited. But if you want some inspiration, go look through that thread, because oh my goodness, some people have amazing stuff in there. So come on over and tell us about your Christmas. And the last thing I have is kind of a little like happy dance thing going on, because today is 5 years. Today is my 5th year anniversary of the Etsy shop. It's kind of amazing. I opened that shop 5 years ago today. That's when we opened Daisy Knits on Etsy. So, this weekend, starting this morning all the way through Sunday, I am having a sale in the shop. Coupon code, I'm hoping will be here. Otherwise, I'm just looking like a goober pointing up. Coupon code. It's 5 years is the coupon code, but feel free to come over and shop if you've been looking at something. If not, that's fine. But I thought it'd be a fun way to celebrate. Let's all have a giant sale for 5 years. So, that's my whole show today. I know it's not very long, but that's what I got for you. Hopefully next week I'll have a little more going on. I never know what's going on. So, I will talk at you next week, and I hope you have a great week and you've made something fabulous. Come tell me about it. See ya!